YouTube, I am Brooke, so yeah. Alright, so today I'm gonna give you tips, because it's Thursday. Alright, random tips for this Thursday. Well, I'm gonna give you some tips on fish owning, or owning a fish. Alright, tip number 1 in owning a fish, you need to have a container where you can put water in it, because fish, they'll die if they don't live in water, like outside of water. They just don't do that. They don't understand the whole, I don't get the whole living underwater thing. I can't really breathe, but they can't really breathe outside of water, so everything's a little different. And tip number 2 is get a fish. To be a fish owner, you must have a fish. So, that is my second tip to you. And to be a good fish owner and everything, I am going to give you a third tip. You should feed your fish. If you don't feed your fish may die. So, if you own a fish and you have a container for water and you don't feed them, that fish is going to die and you're not going to be a fish owner anymore. Also, tip number 4, do not Tip number 4, be careful when you clean their tanks. This is a place where your fish may die if you do it wrong. And then you won't be a fish owner. And, I'm trying to help you with the tips on being a fish owner. Well, when you clean your fish's tank, well, 1, don't put them in boiling hot water while you clean their tank. Or I don't know why you do that unless you want to eat them or cook them. Or when you're trying to clean their tank, don't take out all the, keep them in, like when you change them from the tanks, at least keep some water from their old tank with them so they're kind of still adjusted, maybe. Or whenever you clean their tank and they're in a separate container, make sure the container is large enough that they're not going to try and jump and do suicide. Or make sure that the container is secure to where they can't jump. Because your fish will do suicide if they don't like where they are. Suicide is wrong and it's bad. And tip number 5 of fish owning, name your fish. Or don't name your fish. Your fish probably wants a name. So, name your fish. No matter how long it takes or how hard it is, you should name your fish. Because if they die, you're going to feel really bad. And if they don't die, you're still going to be like, I don't have a name for you, fishy. And that's not your name, even though fishy is what I call you. You know all that. Yes. My fish is still alive, if you're wondering. Like, I have a fish. Look at my fish. It's a happy little fish. Yes. And my roommate as well also has a fish. They're a happier fish. Maybe. Or not. Anyway, this is how lots of things are. So if you want to be a fish owner, listen to these tips. Alright, bye guys. Ooh, now you get blue.